New Mexico's Hot Chefs is brought to you in part by KitchenAid for the way it's made. See what's cooking at KitchenAid.
The Spanikopita and the bugata was incredible.
Well, thank you. Now we're going to make baklava.
Baklava, I love it, and I've never seen it made before. And our taste buds have the finished plate, and I just want to take a quick look at that.
Beautiful.
Oh, it looks so good. I can't wait to try this. So let's get started on it.
Okay, we start with ground walnuts, and I like my walnuts to be a little bit coarse and a little bit fine to give the texture. I will add a 1/4 cup of sugar in my mixture. I will have 3 tablespoons of cinnamon and a little bit of ground cloves.
So it doesn't have like a whole lot of sugar in it?
No, because we will use to put the simple syrup after we finish the baklava, which we're going to make in a little bit. We're going to fold all this together. We're going to mix them. We're going to butter our pan thoroughly. And then we're going to take the filo. And depends how large your pan is, you're going to adjust your filo. So now this is a 13 by 9. So I'm going to drape a little bit on either end, so I can fold it over a little bit of the filo.
So while you're doing that, I got to ask the taste buds, how is it over there?
Really good. Very sweet.
Thumbs up.
Okay, now we're going to butter again, and we're going to butter the edges because we don't want the edges to dry. And you have to work real fast with the filo because it does dry very, very quickly. So you put a little bit of the mixture, and you're going to proceed the same process. But now we're going to do 2 filos folded over, like let them
that's cool.
drop
like
into
that.
the pan.
Yeah.
More butter. The secret for baklava is butter and syrup.
And while she's doing that, you can get this recipe on newmexicoshotchefs.com.
Now we're going to put the top layers of filo. Got to be careful how you drape this over. More butter, and you can use 2 or 3 at a time, whatever works best for you. And you put some butter.
I have to tell you, Maria.
Yes, sir.
This is the fastest baklava dish I've ever seen in my life. You are number 1.
Well, yes. I told you, Bobby, I can do this quite fast. Now, this is our last filo. What we're going to do is we're going to cut it.
Okay.
And you cut it in triangles, and if you can't do triangles, you can cut them in squares and then cut the squares in triangles. Makes it so much easier.
Sounds good.
And we do have our, we're going to put it in the oven, but first we're going to cut it. And you can use any knife you like. I prefer a serrated knife. It's a lot easier. Do not butter the top filo until you cut it, and you got to cut all the way to the end of the pan. If you put the butter on top, then you have real hard time cutting it because
that makes a lot of
filo
sense.
Stays on your knife.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good tip.
So we'll butter it again.
So don't put the butter first and cut, or you'll have a no-no. Okay.
And I'll put it in the oven.
Okay. Let's get it going.
And we have a finished product here.
Oh, look at that.
And we have been preparing the simple syrup, which is equal parts water, equal parts sugar, and a 1/4 cup of honey. If you like your baklava to be crispy, you don't do hot and hot, you do hot and cold. Either one could be hot or cold. If you want your baklava moist, hot and hot, cold or cold. So this is what we do.
So I like it a little moist. So that's cold and hot? Or hot?
No, hot and hot.
Hot and hot.
Hot and hot. So we have our syrup here, and we're going to pour it over. I took my ladle, but I guess we can use this.
The cold and hot and the hot and cold you can get on newmexicoshotchefs.com. Don't forget.
And for flavor, I have added some whole cloves that boiled. Do you hear how it sizzles?
Oh, I do. I can hear it.
Yes. That means the walnuts are going to absorb all the syrup.
Do you know what I hear?
What do you hear? You like to eat it.
Baklava says, hurry because I'm hungry.
Because I want to eat it. But you
Maria's too slow. Pick it up a little bit.
You pour this slowly because you want every single corner of the baklava to be moist. Now, if you like to decorate it, you can also put cloves in the middle of every square. And I prepared one so you can see what it looks like.
Ah, so now I see that secret.
The syrup has to really cover the entire pastry. And within 15 minutes, it will soak it all up.
So one question on that syrup, how long did you boil it
15 minutes only, on high heat. And this is the finished product.
Oh, that looks so good. How is it over there?
Good.
Absolutely good.
And let's pull the other one, Bobby, that we have with the decorations on top.
This KitchenAid kitchen is, what do you think of it? Isn't it incredible?
It's fabulous, fabulous. I wish I had one of these at home. Maybe someday I will. And this is something you can do a little bit extra for holidays, for your friends.
Oh, it looks so good. I want to try this.
Please. Okay.
So I have a dish over here. We're going to have to do 2 of those.
Okay.
Okay, because you have to have one as well. So you're fancy with the fork things here, so I'll let you get it out.
I am.
I just learned that little trick thing you did earlier. I'm going to go home and practice that.
Oh, okay. I can teach you again if you like.
So that's all that syrup.
Oh, yes. Absolutely. It's nice and moist and it's beautiful.
Okay, so you did the hard part.
You're going to do the easy part.
I'm going to do the easy part, but
excellent.
I want you to have one piece as well.
Okay. You can also serve it with ice cream if you like.
If you could only smell this.
Delicious.
We're going to be right back with more of New Mexico's hot chefs and baklava. Bon appetit.
New Mexico's Hot Chefs will be right back.